What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this week we're going to be talking about how to stuff our goats. Now last week we did talk about funneling, and please remember that you can only funnel whenever you run down the side of the rope. Stuffing you can do either running down the side of the rope or whenever you are straddled. So this week we're going to be talking about stuffing, and I'm going to try to keep stuffing very easy for you. It's something that I have not taught just like a whole lot. If you work one-on-one with me, a lot of girls run down the side of the rope, they funnel their goats. We work on stuffing only in certain situations just in case we need it in our toolbox. But it is something that I feel is important to learn, and I do think that I have like a little bit different of a way to do it than maybe some do. And so we're just going to kind of talk about that, and maybe you can get some tips from this. So whenever I talk about stuffing, I still want to keep the same basics of our flank. If you've not watched that video, please check it out. Make sure that before you start stuffing your goat that you have a good basic foundation of just flanking a goat, and that you can get your flank every single time. Building on a very rocky foundation is not going to help you later on whenever you're trying to speed things up. Eventually you're going to have to break back down to try to get those fundamentals correct before you can build yourself back up. So why not just do it from the very beginning? So whenever I teach stuffing, I still want to bump my goat up. I want to get my goat up. The only difference is with my right hand, I'm going to turn my wrist in just like I always do, and I'm going to be pushing the legs or holding them, however you want to say it, with my inner thigh. So the back legs, however close they get, is determined by how close I let this inner thigh come in. Now I'm not trying to force them in. I do think that part of it just comes in how you control your goat. Your right hand rolling it over is just helping you get those legs to lay flat. So if I just kept it here, those legs are probably just going to stay parallel. But if I roll my wrist over in my flank, it should help get those legs to roll over. My left hand is what's going to control whether or not I get my stuff. Now I'm not trying to shove this leg together. All I'm trying to do is to just get those legs to cross. Okay, so I'm not swooping, I'm not stabbing at this goat. I just want to bring it to center so that the legs cross. So when I go in for my stuff, I'm going to show you what I like for it to look like. I can't really do this slow motion. There might be some girls that can, but for me it just doesn't work. So I'm going to break this video down in slow-mo so that you can see what I'm actually doing. So here it is in slow-mo. The main thing that I really want to focus on, and what I try to teach girls to do, is to make sure that I'm not really forcing with this front leg, because what can happen is if I really force, do you see how if I move a lot, it takes that front end away and that goat turns on me really bad. So I only want to use the front leg as much as I have to. So just try to be cognizant of that, because you still want to keep good control of your goat in your flank. Now let's talk about whenever we straddle. So when we're straddled, as you can tell, this goat is off center of me. So my midline is not straight down this goat's back. So I'm just going to be using my right leg to bump this goat up. But while I get this goat up in the air, I want to be getting this goat back to center as I'm going back down with it. So I'm going to show you just regular speed, and then I'm going to slow it down for you so that you can actually see what's happening. Here is slow-mo. So hopefully this video helps you a little bit. Like I said, it's really hard for me to break it down. I can verbally tell you the steps, but doing it in slow-mo myself just doesn't really work. But nothing should be forced, even with the stuff, as much. I see a lot of girls really trying to force a lot of things, and it shouldn't be as forced as what I see. You only have to go to the flank. You only need to bring that front leg to center. And just make sure if you straddle that you only come as far as what you need. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them down below or contact me directly. Please remember that we do have Black Friday deals going on through December 1st, to where you can save $10, $15, $20, or even up to $30 on your order. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week with another video.